Today, Kevin is going to be doing a blind taste test between regular Doritos Nacho Cheese and the new Simply Naked Doritos Nacho Cheese.
And the Cool Ranch version.
Yes. So we have both versions. So the bigger bags were $3.97 at Walmart, and the smaller bags were $2.38 at Walmart.
That's crazy.
And I have only seen these Simply Naked ones at Walmart.
Isn't that crazy how much those are?
That they're $2.38. Yeah, $2.38. So like, isn't that a vending machine size, or is this bigger?
That's big. This is like a big grab.
Yeah, this is bigger than a vending machine size. This is let's see, how many ounces or grams? 74.4 grams. So this does seem bigger than what you would get at a vending machine.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder how much you would pay for that. I haven't bought anything from a vending machine in years.
No.
Okay, so let's compare some things before you cover up your eyes. So, because that'll be
cover my face.
Because that'll be fun to just compare. So the total.
Well, the whole deal with these are they're negative dyes.
Does it say anything on the back?
No, the bold flavors, no artificial colors or no artificial flavors or dyes is what it says.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
I want to know the total fat.
7.
Mine has 8.
Okay.
The cholesterol is 0.
0.
Okay. The sodium is 170 milligrams.
Mine's 150.
Carbs 17.
Mine's 18.
Yours has more carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Sugars is less than 1 gram.
Mine's total sugars less than 1 gram. Yeah.
Protein 2 grams.
2 grams.
Can you believe they didn't put protein on?
I know.
They have protein. Woo!
Yeah, it's basically
You're getting your protein.
basically they got rid of their food dyes. So this one has no. Yeah, this one has no food dyes at all.
Okay.
And what does that one have in the food dye wise?
Oh, mine has yellow 6, yellow 5, red 40.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yours has none of that in the ingredients?
Mine has nothing.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Well, so that's the big difference. It's not any dyes.
Okay. So I'm sure the numbers for this is about the same. The Cool Ranch, 7 grams of total fat.
8.
160 milligrams of sodium.
Mine's 140.
18 carb.
You know,
2 grams of protein. Yeah. So the thing is,
no dyes.
so it's not about the numbers at all, really.
No.
It's just about
the food dyes.
the food dyes. That's it.
Yeah.
So cover up your eyes. Some people are worried about food dyes. Okay, I'm gonna open both bags at one time.
I didn't know if bags are open.
I will have a close-up picture at the end of these.
Now, if you could break a triangle in half, so I don't have a whole triangle trying to shove it in my mouth blindly, that'd be fun.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, hold your hand up. There you go. That's not a whole triangle.
Graham?
Okay. Go ahead.
They say to me, give me another one of the first one. I would notice the difference in those. I don't notice the difference in those. Do you?
Hold on.
They taste the same to me. I wouldn't think food dyes would change the flavor anyway, but they still have, but they both have that same Doritos flavor, that cheesy, a little bit of seasoning. I can't believe you're debating it.
I'm just sitting here eating Doritos.
I know.
Okay, so
I'm gonna put salt for
take it off.
Make my eye water.
So what are your thoughts?
I told you what I thought. It's exactly as that.
I think they are too. And it really...
So it's really just the look more than anything.
It really surprises me that I've heard... Now, I don't watch food reviews, so I haven't heard from any other food reviewers. I don't know what other people are saying. But I've heard from just people in general, regular, people that have said, oh, those are awful. They don't taste any different. I think it's all in your head. I truly think that it's like, because they have taken the color out of it, that for some reason in your head, you think it tastes different. I don't think it tastes any different.
Well, first of all, it's just a corn chip is a corn chip, right? It's a chip.
Right.
All they've done is taken the red food coloring and stuff like that to make this orangey red color. They just put the spices and stuff on there. I do think it's weird that some of the numbers did even change a little bit.
A little bit,
But even why did they change it off? All you're doing is taking the dyes out.
Right.
Do dyes have fat or sugar or whatever? Maybe they do. I don't know.
I don't know why that changed either, because truly they do. They taste the same to me too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try enough, and I did, to make sure, because people were so passionate about. People get passionate about food, and people were so passionate that, oh, those are horrible. And it's like, well, let me keep trying some of these. Maybe I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing anything. They just don't taste it.
Well, and they don't have a different texture. Or
texture.
There's literally nothing different. You would,
No.
if I gave you one of these naked ones and gave it to you, you would never know. Now, there's another Simply that's like they're baked and stuff. Now that's different.
These are new, so these are not like. So maybe those people were talking about those, and they hadn't even tried these yet.
It could be. Who knows?
That could be the truth. People could think, oh, these are the same ones that came out before, and they're not.
No.
These are totally new. Okay, cover up and let's do this again. Yeah, let's try the other flavors.
Yeah, I think if you're avoiding food dyes, you'd be perfectly fine.
All right, you ready? Here you go.
By the way, it's hard to hit your mouth with an oddly shaped item.
I'm sure. You ready for another one?
Where am I at? Give me another one of the second one.
Okay. Here you go.
Now give me another one of the first one.
Okay. I have an opinion.
I tell you what, if there's any difference in there, they're very similar.
I can tell the difference.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Well, let me take this off because I don't know which one.
Anyway. Okay. Do you have any clue?
No, because when I first ate the first one, it had a little more zing to it. Because the Cool Ranch ones, I love the zing anyway.
Yeah.
So I got a second one. I ate the second one. It didn't have quite as much zing. I ate a second one, and it did have that little zing to it. So I went back to the first one, and then it tasted kind of like the second one did after I ate the first one. So I think if there's any difference there, I think they're close enough to where it's not going to matter to you. Do you think there's a difference?
I do think they put more powder on the original.
Is that the first one? Okay. Because I got a
look at that. It looks like Christmas.
But it's also dyed.
That's true, but that's true. You're not going to see that.
You're not. It could be a white powder.
But it doesn't seem to taste as strong.
That's what I was saying. It didn't have that zing to it that the first bite I took was, but it could be that I'd already got the zing. That's why I waited a little while till I got that second number 2 chip. Yeah. Is to see if, and plus I'm not picking my pieces to get really a lot of seasoning on them either. Whereas the undyed ones, you can't see the seasoning, so you don't know. I think if you need no food dyes, I think you're perfectly safe to do that.
I think they're very, very, very close.
It's definitely not something, they're horrible.
No, not at all. I think if you bought these, you're not gonna know.
If you gave them to your kids, they're never gonna know.
If you gave it,
or your husband or wife or a significant other or whatever.
It would actually be fun if they're used to having just. Because looking at them, you think, oh, somebody's giving me a corn chip. And it would actually be fun to give this to them because you could kind of a practical joke because they're not going to ever realize, that's Cool Ranch or that's nacho cheese. Yeah. Because it looks like, I'm just eating a corn chip.
Yeah. So, now you couldn't sneak these in and fool them and say that's actually Doritos without telling them because this is very clearly different.
Oh yeah,
than
yes,
that.
yes. This looks like a Tostito.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think the flavors deliver on both of them.
I think it's close enough to where it doesn't matter.
They could have almost, and I wonder why they didn't just, because they knew people would complain about it. That's why I'd say they're horrible. Why they didn't just say, okay, we're switching over to no food dyes on our Doritos. And just making Doritos with no food dyes.
Because people are funny.
Because people are funny. And they would say, just because they removed the food dye, the flavor drastically changed and they're horrible now. Where they're not.
Where you get people saying that, it's like, some things are all in your head. And I think that's one of these things that I think it is all in your head. Because I do think the ones that I cherry picked out of there might have had more powder on them. But you always get bags of Doritos like that. You always get bags that one chip has a lot of powder and another chip doesn't have as much powder. So that's true in a regular bag, not just this one. So
I do have to say though, that Cool Ranch, like I just got another one. It's missing that little zip.
Yes, it doesn't seem quite as strong. However, do I think you're still going to like them?
They're still good.
Absolutely, yeah. So I think they were very successful with these. Will they stay around? Probably not, because I think people like their food. I think people have grown up with it, and they want to see what they're used to seeing, and they don't want anything to change. And so I do not think they'll last, but we'll see. Maybe, I could be wrong. Maybe I don't have enough faith in the human race.
If you got enough people not wanting food dyes, then they'll
We'll see. Because these are only available at Walmart, so
they're testing them.
So it's just interesting. So it's interesting. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.